Oh, wait, Jordan texted us today.
Yeah, he did.
What did he say?
I think he wants us to play video games.
What?
On the podcast, which I'm not totally opposed to. I think I don't know, some racing games or some shit like that.
On the here, how would we do that?
There would be a way. He would help me get it set up. Hey everyone, welcome to the So You Wanna Get Fat podcast. I am your host, Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef, and I have my wonderful co-host,
Paul the Animal.
How you doing, buddy?
You like Frenchy the best,
I
right?
do like
you want
Frenchy.
it to be French because you're the one that started that. That's why.
Well, that's my pet name for you.
No, but you started that.
Yeah, I did.
It was a pet name before. Was it really a pet name at first?
Actually, I don't know what it was, but regardless, I like Frenchy more.
Okay, let's not bury the lead here.
Yes.
What happened today?
So I had a baby. Yeah. Congrats to me. And I'm glad I'm...
And to mommy.
And to mommy.
I'm sure she did most of the heavy lifting.
She did most of the work. Yeah.
Here,
Definitely.
cheers. Look in my eyes. What was that, French beer?
Yeah, French beer. Meteor. How do you pronounce that in French?
Meteor.
Meteor. Okay. Well,
dude,
yes.
We need to do something where in French because people don't believe I'm French.
Yeah, I know. No one thinks everyone thinks you're Jewish or Italian.
Or Jewish, Italian.
Yeah.
What do you think? Oh, I can't ask you.
They don't exist.
They don't exist back there.
They're not here. They
the
are
blurs.
Not. They are not the blobs.
The blobs
in the screen right now. They are definitely not our children.
Dude, they're not our children.
They are not.
Due to circumstances beyond our
control. Yes. So I had a beautiful, healthy baby girl today at 5:15 a.m. this morning. The way my wife and I came up with both our children's names is we both wrote a list of like 5-10 names.
And you scratched each other's names off.
Well, it just matched up. Anyway, yes, I am a very happy father again, and I'm very glad to be spending it with you. You know?
I'm technically like you came straight from the hospital, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We went in last night. And then she had the baby at 5:50. Oh, you know what was funny was, she went in, they induced her, and, was saying one of her friends who had a second kid got induced and didn't have the kid till 36 hours later. So it was like, hey, you got to take the kid to school in the morning. Why don't you go home, try to get a couple hours of sleep? This was like 4 a.m. She's like, go home, get a couple hours of sleep, take the kid home because the baby probably won't be here.
Wait, you had her at the hospital?
No, she was at my mother-in-law's.
So you had to go do a side trip.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I left at 4 a.m. I crossed the Brooklyn Bridge and texts me and says they're getting ready to have the baby.
Come back.
Come back. So I literally crossed the bridge and turned around and went right back to the hospital, had the baby at 5:15 a.m., stayed there until the parking expired. And then I left because I didn't want a ticket. I prioritized my parking over sticking with my wife and my newborn baby more. And
I'm surprised you're here today, to be honest with you. I told Bondi we were for sure. She's like, what? Yeah. I wouldn't let that happen.
No, wifey is mad cool. She's, I have the most wonderful wife. She never, she gives me all the freedom I could ever ask for.
Yeah, but this is going to be a good episode now.
Yeah, this is going to be a great episode.
So now you have it for prosperity?
Yeah, for prosperity, for sure, 1,000%. But anyway,
I don't know why I'm doubting my words now.
Yeah, that's not like you.
I know. I've been doubting my words a lot,
Yeah. Well, welcome to the world of YouTube and being exposed on the internet and having your faults pointed out. Or being told that you're not French, although you completely are. Just no one fucking believes you.
No, we don't know. Yeah. We're waiting on
we don't know.
We're waiting on the DNA test.
So we took, I don't know when this DNA thing is going to come out, if it's going to be before this episode or after, but to give you guys some context, we did a MyHeritage test on Frenchy to see how Frenchy really is.
How French is Frenchy.
And I just got an alert today that they received your sample. They're going to put it, So we should get your results very soon.
Good. We'll see.
So we will actually, we have yet to see if you actually are French.
I don't know which one I did. If it was that one. It wasn't one where it was more for nutrition.
Yeah.
But it was an excuse to get that. But from what I understand, once you're in the system, it gets updated, right? Mm-hmm. I think it gets updated, and the more they find out about genetics, the more information they give you about, and the more they narrow down your genetics.
I don't recall from my test them really talking much about genetics.
Well, did you ever go back and check on it?
No, not recently. But what they do update consistently is your relatives. because other people, are uploading or taking the test too. So they'll be like, oh, this is your 5th cousin or 6th cousin or whatever. Stuff
we can drop some DNA and blame some crimes on other people now. Good. I like this.
I like. Guess what, everybody? New merch drop. Frenchy, tell the people, what do we got here?
This is my favorite picture reinvented for You Wanna Get Fat.
Frenchy and I just launched our podcast, So You Want to Get Fat, available on YouTube as well as audio streaming platforms. But it is about our first official merch drop. Make sure you visit the link in the description below because pre-orders are now open, and once they close, that is it. So this is a limited time only merch drop. Make sure you get yours today. Visit the link in the description below. Tell them one more time.
Wait a second. That this is it? This finality? I don't like that in my life.
That is it, buddy.
But never ever.
But you and I get to make more merch drops.
But this is we're shooting for the sky. This is one of my favorite things about us.
Well, that's what makes it so special.
You wanted a short clip. This ain't gonna be short.
It's not short. Go visit the link in the description below.
Good luck.
God damn it. Well, buddy, as per usual for the So You Want to Get Fat podcast, I've prepared some clips. This is my personal favorite part of the show. Are you ready for some of these clips?
I just want to re-emphasize that every time we do this, you're already ahead of the game. I'm the one like coming in blind every single time.
Well, that's
the recipes, the whatever, the what are we talking? The reaction videos,
reaction
all
videos,
of it.
Yeah.
I'm always in the dark.
Yeah, well, that's by design because I love to watch you in pain, quite frankly.
No, let's laugh. Today is a joyous day. Let's laugh.
Well, there's definitely a lot to laugh about in these clips, all right? These are not as cringy.
It's not as cringy?
Yeah.
Most incredible troll of smug white liberals in human history. God bless you. Watch.
On Saturday night, I got the toughest dinner reservation in New York. Why is it so hard to get in? Maybe because it's not real. This group of tech employees in their early 20s were living in a house together. As a joke, they named their building Mehron's Steakhouse after their roommate Mehron, and their friends left these insane reviews. Somewhere along the way, this joke got real. They made a website and decided to make the restaurant real for one night. Over 900 actual New Yorkers put their names on the wait list, and last week, 140 of them got a call that a table was available. What these people didn't know is that they were going to be served a meal made by kids in their early 20s. They had fake Drake fans waiting outside. 22.
They had fake Drake fans waiting outside.
To do what?
Just so that when people go in for their reservation, they think this is like some super legit high-end restaurant. Oh. And that Drake is inside. It's this whole stage production by these 20-year-old tech kids. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I would throw pranks when I was young, it was like, ringing a doorbell and running away.
Or setting a paper bag with shit on fire in front of a door.
Yeah, that too.
I never did that, though.
You never did that? I tried it. It was very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
And the person saw us like hiding in the bushes. Like they saw the bag. They clearly knew what it was. And they're like, your kids ain't gonna get me.
Wait, in your neighborhood?
Yeah, like this is when I used to live in Staten Island.
Wait, you lived in Staten Island?
Yeah, when I was really, really young. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of bad things happened to me in Staten Island.
Like what?
Car broken into, car damage. Always something car related for some reason.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Really?
Always had car bad luck in Staten Island.
I don't know. I don't have any particularly good or bad memories from Staten Island. I
had a window smashed in, and then I remember like trying to get it fixed, and then in Staten Island, and the guy was like trying to scam me and everything, and I didn't want to pay the full price, so he just smashed the window again. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, how many times did you go to Staten Island for this to happen?
All the time. My ex-wife was from Staten Island. Apparently, my in-laws were there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh my gosh. And every single time some shit would go down with
Not
the car.
every single time, but like every car issue I've ever had has been in Staten Island for some reason. Car related.
Right. Yeah, when I did pranks, was a little kid in Staten Island. I tried the dog shit bag on fire. It didn't work. Totally backfired. The guy was just like, I'm on. I know. That was a very anticlimactic story. Back to the clip.
2-year-old sommelier struggling to open every wine bottle. Most diners realized that something was up, but for the most part, people went in with zero expectations, so they were happy that they got to at least experience something sort of funny and weird.
Wait, did I have to pay for this meal?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, no.
Well,
I don't like this prank.
Let me take that back. The Benny Show. Thank you, The Benny Show, for this clip. It doesn't say if there was a check or not.
Is this a play on Benny Hill?
I have no idea.
This is the most incredible troll.
Oh, wow, his hair matches his.
God bless you. Watch.
On Saturday night, I got the toughest dinner.
All right, they don't say whether they paid a check or not, but I think that's quite the prank.
It's elaborate.
Yeah. I mean, this is next level. 20-something-year-olds pulling off a prank like this. That's a lot of effort for a prank.
How much disposable income do they have?
Yeah, for real. Good point.
Like, I don't want to do that now.
No. Okay, next clip.
Wait, that was it?
That was it.
Wait, again you do this to me.
What?
Like, there's no follow through.
Well, that's an Instagram reel. They're only like 30 seconds to a minute long.
I don't like that. Don't do this to me. I want to know what happened. I want to know.
No,
is there
that's
follow
it.
up?
It's over. No, that's it. It's done. We move on. You watch the next clip.
Very frustrating.
Oh, I love making you angry. All right, here.
But that looks like a meme.
It does look like a meme. And, clearly, I have no degree in press. I have no qualifications to be telling you press. I just thought this was quite funny. This is from Memezar. Yesterday, U.S. emergency alert reportedly caused several Amish people to be shunned by exposing them for owning phones. You remember that? Did you get an alert?
Yeah, everybody got.
I didn't get one. My phone didn't ring. I heard everyone else's phone, but
you're on the wrong list, buddy. I don't know. I got a warning.
Didn't get it. Everyone else's phone around me rang, and I didn't.
What kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone. I'm on Verizon.
Yeah, where'd you get your iPhone?
I bought it legally. I didn't have some cousin from China send it to me.
Well, maybe he made a spare.
Fuck you.
Oh.
What's your thoughts on AI?
It could be the answer to a lot of problems, and it's going to be a lot of problems.
Yes, for sure.
So, like any new technology, I'm sure. Listen, everybody's saying this. So this is like we're beating a dead horse. But
I know some people who are in the tech space. I mean, have done very well for themselves in the tech space, and they've made some very good arguments where they have employees that were refer to them as a 10x coder. So basically, they are 10 times more productive than the average coder. They're basically the creme de la creme of coders. But he said, when you take a 10x coder and you have them utilize AI, they become a 100x coder, right? So it just takes what they already have and increases their abilities exponentially.
But that's the case. Right? Technology is moving forward very rapidly.
Yeah.
And it just multiplies itself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, we have to face it. It's coming, right?
Definitely. There's no stopping it.
But
well, so I just want to say that.
With that said, this is what AI is being used for.
Well, AI was freaking me out for the longest time, and I just choose to ignore it. Like, I don't want to read about it. I don't want to hear much more. I'm just choosing to stay ignorant, right?
Right.
For my own bliss. But after I saw this, I'm in. I am all in for AI. I am down with AI. Whatever AI wants to do, make fucking Terminator robots that look like Arnold, I'm down for it because it gave me this.
Show me.
All right.
Oh, with a dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, with a dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh.
Well, it's definitely no cure for cancer. I can tell you that.
Oh man, I am so in with AI now. Whatever AI wants to do, I'm okay with it.
Okay, there's
Harvest our
obviously
organs.
a lot of footage of Schwarzenegger out
Right.
there, but this shit could happen to us then.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if there's a fan out there that really wanted to, they can go into this AI whatever. I don't know how it works, but Paul and Frenchy tap fingers and turn into Guga. Someone can make the actual video.
Well, I still think we need to create that spectrum of you to me through Guga. Come on, we have to make that happen.
Is there someone out there that can make this happen?
At the very least, like the evolution of man.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Let's do it. Send it over. We will feature you on So You Want to Get Fat. All right, sick. I'm down for AI technology enslaving us. Okay.
Wait.
What?
I noticed that's a comedian.
That is a comedian.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Finding Mimesh. I'm getting old. I can't read.
He's hilarious.
He's good? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I saw this clip and now I'm a fan and I just want to.
He's great.
Yeah. All right. So let's check this out.
Oh, I saw Colin Quinn today in the street.
Take advantage of everyone too drunk to do math. I'm never too drunk to do math. To celebrate my first year in comedy, I went to McDonald's. That's how drunk I was. I wanted 20 nuggets. I look at the menu. 20-piece nugget is $8.79. But the 5-piece is $1. So if you get 5 4-piece chicken nuggets, that's 20 nuggets for $5. I was like, yeah, can I get 5 4-piece chicken nuggets in a 20-piece box? I get my 20-piece nugget, pay $5. Go to the back of the second line, pull out a hair, put it in the box, went to the front of the line. Said, hey, there's a hair in my 20-piece chicken nugget. I need my $8.79 back, please. I get my $8.79, pocket $3.79, ordered 5 4-piece chicken nuggets, and then barbecue sauce all the way home.
Oh my God.
And you know.
Nimesh Patel. Okay, I am a fan now. This is a shout out to his YouTube handle, Finding Nimesh. Check him out.
He's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
And you know that every time these people come with these ideas, someone's doing that the very next day.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
There is there are various McDonald's
Scams.
across the world that just suddenly lost a lot of money and a lot of chicken nuggets.
And they don't know why.
Although that is kind of a douchey move, purposely putting the hair in there.
Yeah,
but
that I don't like.
I'm not a fan.
He didn't really do it.
I don't think so.
No, I'm a fan of his. He didn't really do it.
Well, even if he did,
it's a bit. It's a joke.
It's a joke. But even if he did, I'm willing to forgive him because that's a good fucking bit.
That was a good bit.
Yeah, that is worthy of. He gets a pass for being a piece of shit.
You don't have to word it that way.
I'm just saying it like it is, bro.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Are you even French?
I'm trying to be on a positive, good vibe today because of your special day. Now you've turned into me and I've turned into you. What the hell's going on here?
Oh my God, it's so true.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Listen.
You are being like the controlled one today. Like you're the chill, like rational one today. And I don't know. I think ever since we started this podcast, I keep feeding into this like bad Brian, the bad devil Brian. Like I keep hanging out with him more because I know
you have been hanging out with me more.
I have been hanging out with you more.
Oh come on, I'm a positive influence on you.
Yeah. All right.
What the fuck? No. Honor that.
All right, buddy.
Why did a skinny picture of me pop up in the background there?
So, Jordan is working on my Guga video.
Right.
And there was one part where I say, when I first heard of you was on Beat Bobby Flay.
Right.
And I just thought you were the biggest prick on earth and didn't want to have anything to do with you. Lo and behold, here we are many years later, like
best friends,
best fucking friends. But I sent Jordan the B-roll from your Beat Bobby Flay episode,
right.
And he takes this and he says, "Skinny Frenchy has me shocked."
Why? What does that mean?
He's never seen you skinny before.
Well, am I not skinny now?
Have you looked in the mirror?
God damn it.
So that's why there's a skinny photo of you. And also your hair's a lot darker then too. Look at that. Look at that now.
Fuck me.
Look, and that's you then.
And it's not even that long ago.
It's not that long ago. Yeah. What the fuck happened? What'd you do?
COVID. I enjoyed COVID a lot.
You did enjoy COVID
a lot. I cannot deny that.
I gained a lot of weight during COVID too, but I'm back to my pre-COVID weight.
Oh, I'm
which is only like 15 pounds down.
I'm full tilt.
Our dear, you know what? I don't want to cover this topic because I want to have Jordan on the podcast for this one.
He's coming back?
No, but he's going to come in remotely. He's going to come onto the show remotely.
And how do we do this?
Don't worry, him and I'll handle it. I'm the tech guy here. Okay, you just come and have fun.
So if you're the tech guy, what is Jordan?
AI.
He's our AI.
He's our AI. What we do want to cover is Jordan came to New York a couple weeks ago and had the worst fucking
stay.
Stay.
Can we talk about it?
I don't want to. give too much away, but he basically had an Airbnb disaster.
Oh, nightmare.
Like as bad as it gets. Like whatever terrible story you can think of, it's probably in line with that. In addition to it raining nearly the entire fucking time he was here.
Was that during the big storm?
Yes, it was.
Oh, so he was, he was down here that weekend.
He came the day before the big storm hit. And he went out that Friday.
Oh, that's right. We shot because the water was pooling in this room.
Yep. So we'll get into that in the next podcast because I really want Jordan on for that one. So we'll skip that one. But
let's look at Skinny Paul again.
Let's look at Skinny Paul. All right, there we go.
I like Skinny Paul. Good looking kid. What's so fucking funny?
Nothing. It's just you're so in love with yourself.
I'm a good looking guy. What can I say?
You are a good looking guy. I'll give you that much.
Even fat.
Oh yeah. So we spoke about my baby already, but did I tell you I am planning to get a vasectomy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm getting the snip.
I wish I had.
What did your son say? That is not here. What did your son say? You say the line.
It was like a funny joke about making my own grandkids.
Are you comfortable revealing the age gap between
22 years? 20 years? 20 years.
Yeah, you did make your own grandchild.
I did make my own grandchild. It was a pandemic.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I had no intention.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting the snip. I think 2's enough for me. Yeah.
Should we do it together?
Oh my god, dude, that would make great content.
That would make great content. Maybe we should wait. How soon do you want to get this though?
Probably next year.
Oh, okay, we have time.
Yeah, we have time. Yeah,
we have time.
Yeah. I'm getting, but this.
I can make a lot of babies between now and then.
Let's get vasectomies together, for sure. But before the vasectomy, I'm getting a tonsillectomy because of you two. Actually, you both had tonsillectomies.
I was, for a good portion of my life, sick in bed because my father refused to get me a tonsillectomy. The first time this individual, this loin, got sick, I said, he's going straight down the same path. I want it done right away.
Yeah.
And thank God, because I think that it really, like, it would have been a hellish life.
Well, I've been on the fence about it because, I've been hearing things from, I sought one opinion and he was just like, I think you need to chill out with your lifestyle. And, something you made me realize. You made me realize though, like, number one, I probably will never chill out, right? Because I always run on full throttle. But like, I can't live my life.
No, because it's that disease that takes over.
Right.
Once you have a little moment of wait, like you didn't sleep one night.
Right.
That's where it hits you.
Right.
That's when it comes and it gets you.
Yeah.
And it's from no fault of your own. Like you can have the best diet, eating professionally, eating the best foods, exercising, doing anything. You just run yourself tired a little bit and boom, it just sneaks up on you because it's constantly there. It's just there bubbling, waiting for it to like.
Yeah, I mean, I had a strep throat.
Do you clean them out?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like get the tonsil stones out?
Yeah. But what really made, number one was you guys convinced me, but I had fucking strep throat 3 times in 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's odd. That's just too much.
No. That's I had it. I have to warn you, like the older you get, the rougher the operation.
Yeah, I know. Which is why. So I plan to get that operation this year.
But you know what? I'm sure today now it's like nothing.
Yeah.
When I got it done, like 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like 24, 25, something like that. It was rough. And it didn't take. And I remember I had to go in and...
It didn't take?
It didn't heal properly.
Oh.
And then I had to go to France. Oh, this is a good story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please.
I had to go to France.
Yeah.
And I had to like the next day. And I went to see him because I was like having issues. And he's like, oh, we have to cauterize this. So like, we need to put you on. There's like, but you can't travel. Like, you cannot go through anesthesia and then travel the next day.
Right.
It's a big
no-no. I think
no-no.
you can get a blood clot,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
They're like a big no-no. I says, okay, well, let's do it the old-fashioned way. And he strapped me down to a chair, my head and everything, and he cauterized it. And I still remember to this day, like the smell of like
burning flesh.
chicken. smells like chicken. You know, like when you like sear the chicken skin, you know, that's what it was coming out of my throat.
So are you saying that Frenchy tastes like chicken?
No. But that's what it reminded me of. But to this day, I remember being strapped to the chair and seeing the
Like
smoke.
literally
Yep.
arm bound.
So that you couldn't move.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Because I remember,
Yeah.
I remember stories like when my dad was a kid, they didn't have all that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like
fair point.
when my dad was a little kid, they used to wrap you in a bed sheet and then take him out.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah, that's old days.
Yeah.
And they survived.
Yeah, fortunately, I won't have to go through that,
No.
and I am definitely getting it done this year. Also, I have very cheap insurance, so by the end of the year, my deductible's paid down, so insurance will cover it. So I'm making it happen this year. But yeah, balls snipped next year. Tonsil's done this year.
You're one of the few Asians that's not good at math because you're still paying for it. You know that, right? Like the deductible doesn't mean just because you use it up and you get it for free. You've spent the money.
Can you just let me have this win? You know,
Okay.
my daughter was born today.
And not that she's here, but she can't hear.
No, she can't hear. Yeah.
She's got
Yeah. I've been cursing up a storm.
she's got magic earphones, so she's
Yes.
not listening to us curse.
No, not at all. All right. Well, let's. No.
I'm not either.
How do you pronounce it in French again?
Météo.
Météo. Okay, well, we ain't gonna drink Météo anymore on this show. The Delirium.
Oh, well, you know.
That beer is bomb.
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to get into a topic that you wanted to discuss,
Okay.
which is you wanted to talk about what the fuck is umami
Yeah.
and why it annoys the fuck out of you.
Yeah, because everybody's using this word.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm confused as to what it is now.
Okay. What do you think it is? And maybe I can shed some light.
First, I thought it was just saltiness.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
something savory and salty.
Yeah. I wouldn't say salty, but the savory element of food.
A strong flavor.
Not even strong. Like, you know, the
Then what the fuck does
the
it mean?
savory aspect of something like, okay, a tomato, right? A ripe tomato can be very bright and vibrant and refreshing, but there is this savory, almost meaty aroma, I would say, this savory element similar that pairs very well with something like a steak, which is an umami bomb, or something like mushrooms, which has a ton of umami. So it's something that's
Every time I hear the word umami now, I think of that scene from Princess Bride. I do not think you know what that word means. I don't think you are using this word.
I think I'm using it. So the way I think about it, as far as
No, but I think everybody's not using it right. That's my point.
well, I think it gets thrown around way too much
Yeah.
these days, right? It's it's being used too much by people who think they know what they're saying but have no idea what they're saying. So this is the way I think of it. If I
Salty,
right, okay,
sweet,
sour, bitter,
right?
right.
What's umami?
So I would say those flavor profiles that we just spoke of are peaks, right? They're very specific and very sharp peaks.
So you're
and
telling me
valleys.
umami's a combination flavor?
No, umami's like a circle. It's like it's rounded out.
Like your head.
Well, I do have a round head. Oh,
You do.
1,000%.
Ooh, nice and clean.
Thank you. Yes, I started using the skull shaver.
Yeah, I want to get him that.
Oh my God! It's wait, how do you? Oh, with a buzzer? Okay, so I used to use a buzzer, and I switched to the skull shaver. I am not a shill for skull shaver, but it is kind of the shit. So if you want to sponsor,
And it fits in your palm really nice
fits
too,
in your,
right?
Oh, wait! I have one here. Since I'm moving in, I brought a set of clothes and a skull shaver, extra skull shaver. Hang on.
Did you bring underwear?
Yeah, and socks. And a dress shirt.
Do I need to make room for you a drawer in my chair? A drawer? Do you need a drawer space?
I was gonna actually use that office box over there as my drawer. Hang on. I have a skull shaver here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I brought soap, floss, toothbrush.
Well, it's good to have like emergency, like everything you need.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have 2 of these. I got 2 of them. I always buy 2 of everything. So this thing is freaking awesome. Yeah, and you put it like this, and it's awesome, man. Like,
And it's idiot proof.
it's idiot proof. Yeah, for sure. And I've been using this for like the last half a year, and I haven't touched my buzzer since. It's just way more
How about you,
convenient.
love of my loins? Should I get you one?
Yeah, 100%. Awesome. It's so worth it. The first couple times you use it, it may create some skin irritation, so make sure you put on like aftershave. But after you get used to it, like I don't even need to put any aftershave on or anything. But it's awesome, like super clean fucking shave, and you know, I almost treat it like shaving. You know, I do it like a couple times a week now.
Yeah, but you don't go to your face with that.
Yeah. Oh, so
How low can you go?
So this is not the more expensive attachment. So there's different versions of this. So I have the more expensive one at home that you can use on your face. I don't use it on my face because I still prefer a razor, but you can.
I haven't used a razor in a long. Well, that's not true. I use it to contour.
Yeah.
But I just use a buzzer.
Definitely suggest it. And you know, Pitbull, you want to sponsor us?
Is that Pitbull?
Yeah, it's called Pitbull.
But is it
Skull Shaver?
Is it Pitbull the singer?
No, not Pitbull. Oh, that would make a lot of sense actually, but no, it's not.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
is it?
I don't know.
I don't think you looked into this.
I did not, because I don't give a shit about Pitbull, the singer. Anyway, umami. So the way I think of umami is it's a rounded out type of flavor profile versus things like salty, sweet, bitter, sour. They are very sharp. They are very specific. So that is why
I think you're thinking of combinations, like an end result, like a sauce.
Well, generally umami is in combination with something else.
Can a single ingredient be umami?
When I
Caviar.
if I
Is
had to
caviar umami?
No, usually it's paired with something salty, fishy, right? But there's something rounded out about it. So a tomato is usually on the sweet, sour side of things, right? So these are very sharp, peak valleyed flavor profiles. But a really ripe tomato has like a roundness to it versus a green tomato, which is very sour and has no roundness to it. So that's how I usually describe it to people.
I would just call that a ripe tomato.
Right, but the Japanese, umami is a Japanese word. Umami is the Japanese word to describe savory. So maybe don't think of it as like another flavor profile. It's just the Japanese word to describe savory.
They have words like saying, like, your mouth is missing food, or it's like it's sad for food, or something like that.
Well, aren't there tons of like French expressions that are hard to translate into English?
A frisson.
All right,
I heard that today for some reason.
So what does that mean?
Frisson means like something that gives you goosebumps.
Okay.
But it's a word.
So why isn't it just goosebumps?
Shut the fuck up. It's French.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you about umami. There's not necessarily a direct translation to it.
Well, then use a lot of words.
I just did.
No, not really. I still think it's just another word for good flavor.
Okay. If that's
Is that what it is?
If that's what no, it means savory.
But can it be good?
Yeah.
I mean, can it be bad? I mean,
Can savory be
can
bad?
umami be bad?
I don't
Can it
know.
be like-
I've never tasted dog shit before. I'm pretty damn sure it's savory. You know, it's gonna taste like shit, but I'm pretty sure there's something savory in that dog shit. All right, mushrooms, like the hallucinogenic type.
Yes.
I mean,
We need to do mushrooms.
oh my God, at your place by the lake?
We need a safe place.
Yeah.
You know.
Ooh. Mushrooms taste like, hallucinogenic mushrooms taste like shit, right? There's definitely a savory
I
quality
don't know.
to it.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? You've never tried it?
Mm-mm.
You haven't?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, okay. I've actually never had a good experience. They usually say that mushrooms amplify what's already in there.
Oh,
so,
then-
so I'm just convinced I'm a piece of shit and it's just
No.
amplifying my
You're-
shittiness.
No, we're surrounded by stress and anxiety and like having to like we're constantly on deadlines. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's not good for. I don't think that's for us now.
I mean, I really like, I'm more of a weed guy,
Yeah.
you know? More of a weed guy myself.
I'm
Anyway.
telling you, the rule of thumb, and my father always told me, it's like an amazing dinner with a nice bottle of wine in the company of a beautiful woman, there's nothing better.
I would agree with that.
I mean, and if you can make that moment last, especially that you can make that moment last, that's fun.
Well, I can certainly tell you, when I was last in France, those are some of the most, had those exact moments.
But they have a lot of situations geared toward that.
Right.
Like 100%. Everything is geared toward enjoying that meal.
Right.
Like, don't expect to rush a goddamn meal there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's still some of the best, greatest embedded memories of my life. It doesn't have to be France. I'm pretty sure I'd have equally as good of an experience.
I've had some
in
shitty
Spain
meals
or
in Paris.
Yeah, I haven't been to Paris, but
don't need to go.
Yeah, I keep hearing that.
Don't need
I went
to
to
go.
Toulouse and Bordeaux.
Toulouse, those are the two best cities to go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Bordeaux was outstanding.
Bordeaux is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I would say
breathtaking.
I would say go to Lyon.
Yeah.
You know, and I would love to go to Switzerland. I heard it looks like it's AI created it.
Yeah. I know. I actually have a cook who used to work for me from Switzerland, and he's shown me some videos of like his hometown. It's like, is that real?
It looks AI.
It looks like a Pixar movie.
It keeps popping. I must talk about it because it keeps popping on my feed, and it looks fake.
Yeah.
It just looks fake.
And their chocolate is sick as hell.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Swedes. With that said, yeah, I don't think you should be as annoyed with the word umami as you say you are.
Still, I'm still frustrated by it.
All right. You know what I'm frustrated?
Because I don't know what it means.
You know what I'm frustrated by is this continual rain on the fucking weekends. It's happening again. It's like a month straight now.
Yeah, but like I'm saying that it's caused us, me personally, a downturn of like 30 to 40% of business because it just shoots the whole weekend.
Yeah.
It
kills the vibe for the weekend.
It kills
and it's
the
been
vibe.
falling on a Friday into Saturday.
Every goddamn weekend.
Yeah.
Like the last part of summer up till now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nonstop weekend being brutal.
I have the benefit of having the delivery app, so I'm not quite as down as you, but I'm definitely down.
Yeah, the delivery app doesn't help us. Nobody orders French food.
Well, that's
to take
the thing.
out.
I was about to say, like, your food doesn't translate unless you.
But nobody thinks of French food as takeout food.
Unless you like do a burger concept out of this kitchen.
We should, right?
You're right. Like, don't call it French.
Kitchen.
Nothing.
No,
A ghost kitchen.
kitchen.
Yeah, make a ghost kitchen.
Okay, I'll put you in charge of that.
I have a new kid, son. I don't have time to help you with that. I would gladly help you with some Asian dishes, though. Asian style dishes.
I'm telling you that like my dream restaurant is to have different fusion dishes, but like not just one fusion, like French infused, like every like French Mex, French Asian, French, Spanish, like dishes are like
what I really want to do is do pop-ups here if you're down for it.
Okay.
Like the dishes that we did for Guga's video that I don't know if it's going to come out. Probably by the time this episode airs, that episode would have come out where Frenchy and I basically are in competition with each other and we both make a dish. And
Did I win?
You won.
Oh, yes. Good. Just I forgot.
You should. I think we should put those dishes on as like a weekend special here.
The deco steak?
Yeah.
No, we're not paying for that shit. Are you kidding me? No way.
Why not?
That's like $40 a pound.
Yeah, that's why I said only offer it, for one weekend or while supplies last type of deal.
Okay. It's too expensive.
All right.
See, we don't have that Guga mindset.
Listen. Everyone in the comments section, tell Paul how wrong he is. Telling you, it'll bring some new life and energy into Le Rivage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta do that French onion soup burger. Like I need to like make a take on my take.
Yeah.
Because I'm bored with my French onion soup burger. But I can't. It's like my first child. I can't.
No. I'm not saying take off the fucking French onion soup burger. I'm just saying, like, you have the internet at your disposal. You know, another part of this podcast is we're talking about our businesses. We're talking about, and we are literally entering into new phases of our career.
I like this.
Like we have this new tool available to us that some people are using it a lot better than, or are much farther along with it than we are. But like, there's clearly an audience, and I think there's an opportunity to do something with that. Now, is it to the point where if we put out the special and we announce it via this channel that it's going to move the needle yet? Maybe not. But I'm telling you, I think one day we will get there.
Well, listen, I was clueless to this until I was a guest on your show.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even think of this world until that day.
Yeah.
Did you think about it before?
Yeah. It's always been on my mind. Yeah, for sure.
But not with me.
Not with you, no. That was a natural evolution. You came onto the show. We kind of reconnected as buddies. We were always good buddies.
Reconnected?
But like, meaning that like we didn't see each other regularly.
Yeah, but like...
A couple times a
but
year.
Who does?
But yeah. What I'm saying though
Especially after the last 3 years that we've had.
Yeah, true. But now I've moved in with you. And like now things have...
You move fast.
I do move fast. Yeah. Put a ring on it, bitch.
That was like Blondie. She moved in. I'm like, oh wait, do you live here?
What I'm saying is, like, I don't know. I'm really feeling something changing in my career thanks to the YouTube channel. And it has positive results on my shop. It doesn't move the needle in a huge way, right? It maybe the YouTube channel adds 1 or 2 points to my bottom line at the restaurant. But if it grows big enough, I know for a fact, as far as like food YouTubers out there, not many of them do YouTube and own their own establishments at the same time.
It's hard.
It's fucking hard.
Like, I'm lucky that I have you to do most of the heavy lifting
and make it fun for you. You just walk in and it's fun for you.
Yeah, it needs to be fun, or else you lose me.
Well, same for me.
That was the deal.
Yeah. No. Well, listen. I genuinely nerd out over the gear aspect of it. Like, so for me, it's still fun.
Yeah, I think I'm not there yet. I'm on the bottom of that learning curve.
Yeah.
So,
but it's not that you need to learn it either. It's good for you to know. It's just like at the restaurant, right? Like you may not be the best cook on the line, but you know how to do it. Right. And as an owner, that's vital. At the bare minimum, I can
see if it's being done poorly.
Poorly and or correctly.
Exactly.
Right. So, something's definitely changing. And, like I said, at least a few times a week, there's someone who comes by the shop that's a fan of the channel. And I think that's going to happen here. I know for a fact it's already happened a few times for you.
But do they ask for you? Do you happen to be there or both?
Both. Yeah. There's several times where I was there, and
I know it's happened here.
Yeah.
But you were here.
I was here. Yeah.
So they were like,
yeah, and I went.
Were they surprised to see you here?
Yeah, they were shocked. Yeah, I greeted them. I said hello.
I moved in. I work here.
Yeah. I live upstairs now. But I'm telling you, I think it would be a fun concept where we do these dishes on video, right? And then if there's enough reaction in the comment section, like I would go to New York.
It's like a litmus
test. And if it does,
how do you spell that word?
I have no fucking idea.
Did we say it right?
I think so.
Litmus
test.
Litmus.
Hey Siri, how do you spell litmus test?
Litmus test. LITMUSTEST.
Oh, it's like literally like how you sound it out.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I think it would be a fun concept that we make these dishes on video for our channel, and then we actually make them available for the public for a limited time only. Right? So it's offered as a special. It's not a huge financial commitment. And, first come, first serve. That's kind of what I do with my
special
restaurants.
Sandwiches?
Yeah, with the sandwiches.
How many do you make?
It depends on the time of the year, but during the summer.
Is it a day? Is it a week?
It depends. So for example, like if it's, I have this thing called the spicy Nicky Chicky Parm. It's our version of a chicken parm, but with hot honey and pepperoni. So I just buy one thing of pepperoni, slice that up. Once it's sold out, it's gone. So whether it sells out in 1 day or 3 days, that's it.
See, like I should have done that with the burger, because that's what. But then it would have been like Raul does that. They only make like 20 burgers,
right?
And then you have to like.
Well, I think it's good that you have your staple signature burger and the French onion soup burger. But let's say you do burger ABC, and this is your passion burger. That's
the one I ate here last week.
Mm-hmm.
That. The steak au poivre burger on that Texas, that was good.
Yeah.
But there's a better way of making it. Every time I like, there's always room for improvement. But like that, I would love to do that.
So I think you should make that on a video. We put it out here, and then you say, hey, I'll do this for 1 day. until supplies last, and then also blast it via social media and make some sexy social media Instagram reel.
Okay, let's do this.
It's a marketing tool, and things have just changed, man. Things have changed in our industry so much.
Let's change this conversations. I feel like our viewers are falling asleep right now.
No, I actually think, as far as the people who've seen our show, they find the behind the scenes stuff about our restaurant.
But do they?
They do. I just told you they do.
Don't they want to be entertained?
This is entertainment. This is lifting the curtain behind the scenes. All right, fuck you. Let's go into viewer questions.
Before we go to viewer questions, because have you gone through our comments?
Yeah.
Did you go through the Google one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are people who think you're Jewish and or Italian.
Oh, nothing wrong with
that. And then also everyone says, Frenchy's great. Frenchy's great. They forgot about me. Actually, that video focuses mainly around you anyway, so whatever.
From what I remember, you're not in that video, are you?
I'm only in at the end.
I gotta be honest with you, I forgot what we taped. I'm like.
It was. We did a lot.
We did a lot of content.
2.5 days.
But I'm struggling to remember what we did for what, for who.
Oh, I remember it very clearly.
Yeah. Okay.
But also,
good.
I don't have Alzheimer's like you, so.
I don't have Alzheimer's, people.
All right. Let's see. Kirk Jeffrey asks, I'm going to just throw a slow pitch at you. Your thoughts on Panda Express, then a knuckleball follow-up on your dream date. How much are you willing to spend on a 5-course meal, including drinks? And would you rather eat in a nice Michelin star restaurant or cook the meal yourself for 1/3 the price? Go, Frenchy. What's your thoughts on Panda Express? Let's do that first.
I'm gonna tell you something I've never told anybody, but I want to try Panda Express.
Okay.
Because there's one literally on the corner of on the opposite corner of Restaurant Row.
Yeah.
So they're not on Restaurant Row, but down there. But I have to go to the dry cleaner, and whatever they're pumping out, that sweet sauce, I could smell it.
Yeah.
It's like that orange. I was like, it smells good.
Listen,
It smells like salt and sugar, and
I am of Chinese descent. Number one, I've never tried Panda Express. I have lived on the West Coast. Panda Express is pretty popular on the West Coast.
Can we literally order it?
We could if we want. And we could do it together. I'm totally down. But I will say this. I love Chinese American food or American Chinese food. I think it's bomb. Is it Chinese food?
No.
No. Is it awesome? Hell yeah. Dude, anyone who tells me General Tso's chicken or General Tso's chicken doesn't taste good, you are high.
It's sugar, salt. There's nothing wrong with that.
Fried chicken.
It's fat, salt, and sugar.
Yeah. I mean, what's not to like? I'm sorry. If there's a Chinese elitist out there who says General Tso's chicken is no good, I don't trust you.
How many people do you think still don't know that fortune cookies are not Chinese?
I think a lot of people know these days, but there's definitely a good portion of people who have no idea.
Do you remember the old original Chinese restaurants when they gave you the good noodles in the bowl and a whole side of duck sauce?
Oh yeah.
But the good noodles,
yeah.
Not the one that comes in a little bag,
right.
or the big fat greasy ones.
Yeah.
It was
I know
like
exactly.
it was like
the noodles were like cut wide and those. I know exactly what you're talking. I love those restaurants, man. I
miss that.
I never ate it growing up, but when I would go with my white friends and their parents would take us out for the day and they'd be like, let's go eat Chinese food. I'm like, oh, sick. All right. And then out came the noodles and the duck sauce. I never had that in my life up until that point. I've had fried rice, but not that type of fried rice.
For me, it's a happy memory because my father loved Chinese food. Every Mondays were his day off, we went.
Oh, dude, American Chinese food is the or let me say this, Westernized Chinese food is pretty bomb. I'm down with it.
I think that's very, very American Chinese food, to what we know.
Yeah.
Because I've gone to Chinese restaurants in France, and they've been there for generations. It's nothing like over here.
Okay.
It's nothing like us.
But the point I'm saying is American Chinese food, I think it's awesome. I'm always down for it. I'm always in.
Yeah, but the Chinese have been here for a long time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Multi-generations at this point.
Hey, what's so funny? Do we not entertain you? No, let her be.
Okay, all right. So let's do the second part of this question.
Okay.
On your dream date, how much are you willing to spend on a 5-course meal, including drinks? And would you rather eat in a nice Michelin-starred restaurant or cook the meal yourself for 1/3 the price? I want to answer this one first. Fuck yeah, I want to go to a Michelin-starred restaurant. I don't want to cook that shit myself.
Yeah.
And how much am I willing to drop? I mean, I've dropped $1,000 per person on dinner before.
Where?
French Laundry.
Oh, true. Wow, yeah, that's easy. Easy.
You get
But that's a destination.
Yeah.
Like the geography alone, it's like a beautiful. That's more than.
Well, I mean, I forgot how much it was per person, $250 or $300 or something, and then we got all the upgrades, right? And then wine pairing on top of it. Yeah, easy, $1,000 per person, maybe just under, but around that territory.
I've never been to the French Laundry.
Oh, really?
Nope.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I remember the experience more than I remember the food.
That's the thing. Like my favorite foods have always been like the old bistro recipes.
Yeah.
That
Did you fart? Smells like her fart. Did you fart? Did you fart?
No.
I recognize that fart.
If you recognize it, that's a genetic. That's a compliance. Yeah. Genetic compliance right there.
I'm sorry. So you were saying, I said that I don't remember the meal. I remember the experience more.
And like any favorite dish that I do remember has always been associated with something from my childhood.
Agreed.
End of story.
1,000%.
And you're biased. You're biased. Like I will love something because of that bias.
Right. Yep. And you know what? Funny enough, there were two dishes that I remember very clearly. One was the oyster and pearls, which is Thomas Keller's signature dish, right? Because I was
they just opened up Per Se again.
Oh, really?
They spent $14 million just on renovations.
Oh my God.
Can you? So there's money in this. There's money.
Yeah, there's definitely money in it.
A friend of mine got invited to the opening, and he told me it was like, it's
ridiculous.
It's beyond. Like just the renovations were $14 million.
Yeah, $14 million. Just to give you guys an idea,
that makes no sense.
Shop's business, my shop's build out was like $300K. Okay, 600 square foot shop.
I don't think the building is worth.
The building's not worth $14 million.
God damn it!
So you were saying your favorite dishes for those types of meals usually is associated with nostalgia, right? Something from your childhood. I agree. Like I said, the two dishes I remember from that meal was number one was Thomas Keller's signature dish because it's this, coveted, famous dish that he's known for. But the other one was this amazing steak dish. It was a A5 Wagyu steak that was just cooked immaculately, just cooked fucking perfectly. And it just reminded me of my first memories of having a steak at a steakhouse as a child, because I didn't have it until my early teens. As an Asian kid growing up, we didn't, we ate steaks at home, but my first memory of going to a New York steakhouse with the cream spinach and, all that stuff, it just, it instantly connected to that memory. Those, it was a 10-course meal, and those are the only two dishes I remember. I will say this, I won't go back, right? I'm glad I went. I'm glad I spent that money.
I think they have the reputation where they basically have to bank. They have to tell themselves that you're not coming back.
Right.
I'm sure they have a lot of repeat customers that can afford to do that. Yeah. But I would say 80, if not 90% of the people that go there don't come back because it's just not affordable.
I will say that the more memorable meal was at Bouchon, which is down the street, which is Thomas Keller's French bistro restaurant.
Right.
And that, I remember every dish. The mac and cheese, the potato leek soup.
Because it's excess. You and I love excess.
Yeah.
We love fat. We love cheese. We love...
But I remember I can still taste those dishes. And I think it's because every single one of those dishes connects to our comfort foods that we love.
So tell everybody how my burger connects with you.
Well, so there's...
Because I watched the video. I just watched it, and I made the comment to him. Yeah. Like, we're watching the video, and they're like, me and Guga are eating the burger, and you're like, finished. Yeah. Like, you will like wolf down the whole burger.
Yeah, so, well, I said it in that Guga video. I said that is my favorite burger in the world, period. And that you know, I went to your restaurant every 3-4 months, like on the clock. Like I just had to have it every now. I had to have it once a quarter, you know, like you could pretty much count on me.
You literally come, eat one, and take one to go.
Yeah, every single time.
You've done that.
It is my favorite burger in the world. And yeah, for me, it's just straight up nostalgia at this point. And I tell people about it all the time. And it's that simple. It's fatty. It's fucking juicy. It's got all the things going on.
And I actually ate it for the first time again when we did that episode, because I had not eaten that burger in the longest time.
Well, I mean, makes sense, right? Like at some, like I don't want to eat any more sandwiches. You know what I mean?
Oh, you could have brought us sandwiches. Oh, you didn't go to the shop.
No, I was at the shop today. But I am planning to come by tomorrow. I'm going to bring sandwiches. I was going to bring the hospital crew some sandwiches.
Do that.
Yeah. And then
do that
as a little celebration for everyone here. I was going to bring a catering platter for your team here.
Yeah, no. But take care of the hospital first.
Yeah.
You could do that another day. Yeah. Take care of the hospital first. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah.
I remember the mother of all my kids, like I always like brought donuts and everything like that. I spoiled them.
I would have brought it today, but I just literally had no time to.
Today's not a good day.
Yeah, I had no time to.
Tomorrow, your focus is the hospital staff.
Yes. I'm gonna give one to the night staff that took care of. Bleep my wife's name out, and one for the recovery staff that she's with right now.
I like that. Like we don't have to bleep out Blondie, do we?
No, you don't, because you're not using her name. Yeah, it's not her name. So
I actually have to think about her name sometimes. What the fuck is her name?
What's my wife's name? All right, well, let's go to Discord and check out some questions. I hit up Discord. I am getting old. Let's bring this closer to me. All right. When's the Frenchy Does Miami video? Well,
what?
it just came out.
Okay,
with Guga.
That's a waste of a question.
Yeah. Well, no, it's fine. Agent Overlord. There was a Guga video today on the sous vide channel. Oh, he's just replying that person. When will you start? So this is Wave. When will you start to collaborating with the big YouTubers and start climbing up the food chain? Well, I mean, I think it's kind of begun already. You know, Guga's been gracious enough to take us in.
He does have like an affinity for you. He does like you.
Yeah. I mean, I've been so blessed by him, man. He's really, I don't know what it is, but he's really like been a mentor to me too.
But who on YouTube, like I'm sorry to say, I don't watch YouTube, right?
Right.
And honestly, I don't like to watch cooking shows.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you like to watch them.
I watch them more because I'm inspired to do my own thing.
Okay.
That's
different. Look, I'm just like, I'm looking at it's two different angles for sure. But like who I only know the old farts.
Right.
That I've associated with it. I don't want to do anything with them.
You're also more intertwined with that crowd.
Yeah. And I want to extricate myself from that.
Which you've made very clear. You are definitely more intertwined with that crowd than I was. And I think it's partially due because you were brought up in the restaurant industry. Yeah. So like you were almost born into it, whereas I'm coming it as a complete outsider. So I don't, not to say everyone has to come up through to be associated with that type of crowd that way. But, if I have free time, I'm going to spend it at a metal show.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I genuinely do like to cook, but I don't necessarily want to hang out with people who cook all the time. Like, when you and I hang out, we're actually not really talking much about cooking.
No.
It's like...
No, we don't want to.
Yeah. I think that's why we're still friends.
And the only reason I even hung out with those people is just like, there was always an opportunity to eat good food.
Right.
And that's really what I wanted is to eat good food and new foods and new concepts. Right. I mean, that's what I love.
Right.
I mean, I could hate the person, but I'm still going to go over there and fucking eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's nothing like, someone that comes up. I mean, there's a lot of talent out there.
Yeah.
And there's no way you're going to experience it all.
Right.
I can say that I've eaten more things than anybody I know.
Yeah. I mean, last week you were like, hey, I'm going to go to this restaurant opening, and I could have gone with you if I had some nicer clothes with me.
A nice shirt.
A nice shirt, which I did bring.
You could have fit in my shirt. We thought.
Oh, right.
You could have.
It's all right. It's okay. Well, there's more opportunities.
Like, you can fit in my stuff. I can't fit in your stuff.
Oh, man. But yeah, as far as collaborating with other YouTubers, I'd love for both of us to collab with
And
Uncle
who's that
Roger.
kid that's on my friend's show? That I pointed out to you. I said, like, Roland Campos is a friend of mine.
Oh, Joshua Wiseman.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, he
Because
was,
we've
reacted to him.
We reacted to him,
the
right?
hibachi video, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's fantastic.
He's funny.
He's funny. But he doesn't own a restaurant. I don't think he's owned a restaurant before, but it doesn't take away from the fact that his skills are awesome. He knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's an amazing entertainer.
He's gone through the brigade. He's been a line cook and all that stuff.
Yeah, for
sure. So no. That's, for me, that's enough.
Yeah.
You don't need to own a restaurant.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come off that way. That's not what I didn't mean to sound elitist about it, but the point I'm making is, as far as who big YouTubers,
and don't forget all these big shots.
Yeah,
they're part of the restaurant. They don't own the restaurant 100%.
Right.
That's something to be said.
Yeah.
That's someone who reminded me that the other day. It was like, Paul, like, stop comparing yourself to everybody.
Yeah.
These people have are corporations. There's 100 partners, and it's like I'm by myself. Nobody tells me what to do. I have nobody.
Right.
I get all the glory and I get all the
the shit with it. Yeah.
And you know how that feels.
Yeah, I do. So as far as collaborators, I Guga's taken us in. He's taken me in. He's been a mentor to me. He's really helped me along with my YouTube journey. As far as the other guys, we'll see. I'm not rushing it. I really am not. I'm genuinely having a shit ton of fun just building this new channel with you. So that's enough for me.
And I can't believe it. It's, even if, I know my participation is we do it once a week, but I look forward to it now.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm like, okay, Thursday, I got this lined up.
I mean, I'm here a few days before we film just to prep.
I know.
And I'm having...
Yes, I know.
Really quick, I want to end with this because...
is it funny?
He's replying to Wave, who asks, when will you start collaborating with the big YouTubers, blah, 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 climbing up the food chain. And then Salted Onion replies, he is the food chain. Oh, shit. I don't know if I think he's referring to Guga. He could be referring to us. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's referring to Guga. Yeah. There's no mention of Guga, but he is.
Is Guga the top, food related?
Is
that measured by viewers?
I don't know. I mean, listen, I think Joshua Wiseman has more subscribers for one channel, and I think he only has one channel. I know for a fact Binging with Babish has a...
Who's that?
He's another... One day we'll react to him, but he's not a professional chef per se, but he makes incredible content. He's one of my favorite channels. He's one of my favorite content creators.
Hold on a second. Let's ask some... What food related content people do you know on YouTube? Oh, okay then.
So Binging with Babish, I think he's in the 10 million mark. So Guga has 3 channels, however, right?
Yeah, so he's got Guga Foods, Sous Vide
Everything, and Guga.
Sous Vide Everything, Guga Foods, and
then the 3rd channel's just Guga.
It's just Guga?
Just Guga.
He can do whatever he wants.
Where he does, whatever he wants. So I think the combination, it's somewhere in the 6 million territory between 3 channels. Whereas Joshua Wiseman, I think he has 5 or 6 million on just one channel. And Binging with Babish has 10 million, last I checked, on one channel.
And what's our focus? The one channel?
Well, I have my channel that you were a guest on, and then So You Want to Get Fat is our new channel, which, we're starting with a podcast, but I eventually, after we get that room built out, I want to do cooking videos.
Are we going to have to, make compartments?
Well, I think our channel will have lots of clips.
Okay.
That we can start another channel just called So You Want to Get Fat Shorts.
Fat Shorts. Yeah. That actually works.
Yeah, it does. But that channel will be just clips of our.
Have you told anybody about the show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The name?
Yeah.
Who likes? Everybody loves the
Everyone
name.
likes it. Everyone, as soon as I say it, everyone just chuckles. They're just like,
So you wanna get back.
Yeah, so yeah, I like
It's
that.
good. I like it.
I like it. I like it too. All right. I'm hungry as hell. I think we're all hungry here.
You want to call it a day?
Let's call it a day. I'm also tired as hell right now. I have not slept. Or I've barely slept.
Okay.
But we're going to have a little celebration dinner downstairs. Paul.
I feel like I came short on
Fre-
the entertainment today.
No, not at all. I think you brought the control today, and I was the one being the.
Okay, good,
I was the wild card today.
Okay.
You know, that's okay.
I'll be back next week, guys. Don't worry.
Man, this has been quite the adventure. It's been an absolute blast, but I'm also like really grateful to have you in this part of my life, especially. You know?
And welcome to the world, baby. Number two. We're not saying name.
Everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did making it. With that said, I am Chef Ryan Tsao, not your typical chef.
Frenchy signing off.
See ya. Bye.